Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a tutorial about this look right here. I posted this on my Instagram and you guys really wanted to see it recreated, so here I am doing that for you today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, click the description box below. I have all of my social media linked down below, so go follow me on there. And if you do enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you part of my channel. And yeah, let's get right into this makeup tutorial. Okay guys, so we're going to start out with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and this is a hydrating primer. I'm just going to put a good few pumps all over my face. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade Mont Blanc, I believe. And I'm just going to put this all over my face using my beauty blender. I really have to go get a new one of these today because mine's ripping and I'm sad. But I've had this thing for like a year, so I guess it's time for a new one. Now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to conceal. And I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes. And then on other spots on my face that need a little bit more coverage, I'll use the Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define, and this is in the shade C2, and then the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is in the shade Fair. If there's any setting powders that you guys really like, please put them in the comments below because I'm looking for a new one. I've been using Airspun for like a year and a half or something like that, and it's not that I don't like it, I just want to try something different, you know, to like compare and see if I like something more. So if you guys do have a recommendation on a good setting powder, please leave it in the comments. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm going to be using the Flawless Brow Trio from BH Cosmetics and the NYX mascara. I don't know what this is. Oh, Tinted Brow Mascara. It's just like a brush on kind of thing. Now that my brows are done, I'm just going to do some contouring. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Light to Medium Contour Kit. And I mostly use the shade in the middle, it's almost gone. And then I'm also going to use the Take Me Home the Bronze bronzer by The Balm Cosmetics, and this is just like a mini one I got in my Ipsy bag, but it is so good and I love it. And then I'm just going to contour my cheekbones and all that. Next, I'm going to use the Sephora Winter Flush Blush Palette, and I'm going to take this kind of like mauvey light pink shade over here, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit on my cheeks. I don't like a lot of blush because, I don't know, I feel like it distracts from everything else for some reason. I want to look a little bit more like, you know, tanny than pinky, so I just use a tiny little bit of blush, just to kind of make sure everything is alive. Now we're going to move on to the eye. So in the look that I did before, I literally didn't like really map out anything. I just kind of went straight in with the purple eyeshadow and created the kind of cut crease shape that I wanted. Starting with the purple here, I make the cut crease a little bit further down just because I did it quite large the other time. So yeah, I just kind of go for it and you guys can kind of watch me and see how I do it. This is what works for me, but other artists obviously have different techniques, but for my hooded eyes, this is what works the best. And for those of you who do have hooded eyes, make sure that you are not putting the cut crease where your actual crease is, because then it'll just be really small. I always take my crease and form a fake crease like way up here, and yeah, that's pretty much how you create a cut crease for hooded eyes. You just want to put it above your actual crease. Otherwise, if you put it down here, when you open your eyes, you're not going to be able to see very much. So that's like the whole trick of creating cut creases with hooded eyes. You just want a fake crease way above where your actual crease is. So I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. The colors that I used last time were all of the purples. Yeah, so I used these two purples here, and I think that's it. I may have used a tiny bit of the pink to lighten up one of the purples, but we'll see. I can't remember. So I have a small, I think this is a pencil brush. I'm not really sure. It's like a crease brush, a small crease brush to use for the purple outline. And I'm just going to take the lighter purple and I'm just going to start creating where I want that. I think I'm going to take this small pencil brush here and I'm gonna try it with that this time. Last time I used that other brush and it's a little bit fluffy for this kind of thing, so I'm gonna start with this one and kind of just put the purple. It's like right under your brow bone, but not obviously not touching the brow bone. So that is the kind of shape you want to start with, and just do that to both eyes so that they match. Now that we have that mapped out, I'm going to take this flat brush right here and I'm going to line exactly where I want the end of the crease to be. So I'm just going to kind of take my brush and pat at the bottom of that, just creating a good solid purple line, dark purple line. I'm using the dark purple. And then just kind of mildly blend it out with that lighter purple and a little bit of that light pink if you think it needs it. So now that we have like most of the eyeshadow done, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out the edges on the ends just so they're not harsh. You don't want, like, you know, eyeshadow just like hanging out there. You want it to be nice and flowy. So I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape to cut my crease, same thing I used on my face earlier. I'm sorry, somebody is outside using a, what are those things called? A weed eater or whatever? Edger? I don't know, but it's really loud and annoying. So just take that, and the shape will be different for each person, but you just want to kind of create that nice angled, curved crease shape. So you can start at the end if that's a little bit easier for you.
Just take that all the way to the ends. I'm just going to try and blend that out with my finger.
Okay, so now that we have like a basic shape, take like a flat packer brush like that. And I'm going to take the nude color in the James Charles palette. You can use just a light kind of nude or white shade for this and just pack it on there to set it. After you've done that, I'm going to take that flat brush again and the dark purple, and we're going to go along the edge and clean it up a little bit so it's really, really crisp. I hope that makes sense. So for the glitter part that goes all over the lid and up is the Stila Magnificent Metals glitter eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma. It looks like that. You can use other colors that they have. I have like 10 of their shades, and this is my favorite one for this look just because the kind of gold in this one complements the purple. So that's the one I like to use. Another shade that would look good would be Perlina, and I might actually put some of this on top, but this is like the white one. That would also look really good. But I'm going to use Kitten Karma first, and we're just going to paint it on. It's pretty easy. While I wait for that to dry, I'm going to put on some highlight on my brow bone, and I'm going to just use a tiny little pencil brush from Morphe. This is the Morphe M149 in my BH Cosmetics Black Light palette. I'm going to take the pink shade and the white shade and kind of mix them together and put them on the brow bone. Also going to highlight the rest of my face with the same palette and the same colors. So taking that pink. Now we moved on to the hardest part, which is eyeliner. It's going to meet up with all three of the colors here. So I will show you on the picture that I did before. Like that. So it's going to be quite large. It's going to meet up with the corner over here. And it's just really hard for me to explain how I did this, but it's just pretty big liner. And you just want to start with small liner and work your way up. For the eyeliner on my actual like eyelid, I'm going to be using the Ico London I Do liquid liner. It's just a small one I got in my Ipsy bag. And then for the actual wing part, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. liquid liner. I would highly suggest like an e.l.f. liquid liner or a NYX liquid liner with the brush because it's a lot more precise than the felt tip ones. So definitely use a brush tipped liner for the wing part. It's a lot more easy to control. And now I'm going to start mapping out where I want my wing. Doesn't have to be perfect at first, just kind of build up the wing and see how you want it to be. It's probably the hardest part out of all of it, so take your time. And don't get frustrated with yourself because you can always fix it. I'm just applying some mascara. This is the Buxom Lash Mascara. It's just a regular like black one. I don't buy the waterproof one, just the regular one. So the last thing we have to do on the eyes is underneath, and we're pretty much just going to do the same thing. Using that flat pencil brush again, I'm going to take that dark purple, go even closer to the waterline, and just kind of stamping that. I just realized that I did take a little bit of black and do the same thing. Put a little bit up here too because why not? I'm going to add some eyeliner, and pencil eyeliner I mean. So just taking my NYX black liner, and I'm going to line on my waterline and tight line as well. So, and then I'm going to kind of blend out that waterline underneath with that flat brush that I've been using. And then just go ahead and add some mascara to the bottom lashes as well. So I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie, the liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Bustier. I don't know how to say it, but that's what I think it is. And then I'm just going to put this on. And this is the finished look. I would also add some lashes if you guys can. I can't because I have eyelash extensions on. They're just not super full right now. But yeah, some eyelashes would make this really, really pretty. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it was helpful to recreate this look. I got a lot of requests for this look, so I thought I would recreate it for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video, and hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more videos from me. I would love to have you as part of my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!